What's up, good people? It's your boy AJ Woodson, AJ Rock. I'm just here to drop a quick video. You've heard me cover and discuss this present election, this past election we just had. But you know, even in the loss of Congressman Jamaal Bowman, what was accomplished needs to continue. Let me explain. You had a coalition of people in Westchester County, Christians, Muslims, Jews, Palestinians, you had the progressives, the anti-racism alliance community. You had a lot of the advocates and activists from throughout the county that fought for the re-election of Congressman Jamaal Bowman. What I would like to see, what usually happens is people galvanize around a candidate. Real political power is not about a candidate. The trick is not can we come together for re-election of Congressman Jamaal Bowman or any other candidate, or to get a candidate into office. Real power is galvanizing and working through grassroots all year round. Voter registration, encouraging people to come out to vote, coming together as this coalition to fight for, I did phone banking, I covered the election, I talked to a lot of people in a lot of different sectors, a lot of different backgrounds, a lot of different communities, and there's some things we all want. We haven't ever really worked together. And as you see, that hasn't gotten us anywhere. Maybe it's time that we come together, we form our own political infrastructure. You can complain about a group, a lobbying group, a pro-Israel group, some say a MAGA supported group like AIPAC. You can complain but so much. But what that should do is galvanize you, inspire you to build our own political infrastructure, to build our own pact. So when we get a candidate we believe in, a Congress Jamaal Bowman, William Wagstaff to become the first black district attorney, and leading the district attorney's office from a civil rights lens, all of us that fight for criminal justice and all those things. When we do get a candidate like that, or any upcoming candidates that we believe in particular races, whether it local or countywide or even statewide, together there is power. We need to organize. A lot of these missions and moments fail because of lack of organization. So I reach out to the leaders of all these groups, the Westchester Progressives, the Jews for Jamaal, the Anti-Racist Alliance, all the progressives, the Palestinian community, the Muslim community, all of the people that came together. I'm calling for all of y'all to let's meet in a couple of weeks. It could be Zoom, and let's see where we go from here. Are we going to let this moment, this time that was a moment, just be a moment? Or are we going to make this into a movement? Do we want real change? Then we have to stand up and do something about it. Do we want some elected officials that support and represent our needs, especially the ones in the marginalized communities and groups that don't get represented? Let's work together and create some kind of strategic political infrastructure. Now, some of y'all ain't gonna feel me. Some of y'all just all burned out from the election. Yeah, take some time off. But let's come together and see what we can do so we could be in power for the next election and for the next issue. The county will be facing some issues that we're gonna have to come together to make sure, things go the way we need them to go. So it's up to you. Are you going to let this just be a moment, or are we going to turn this into a movement? Are we going to grow this? Are we going to create, you down to create some kind of strategic political infrastructure? Or, you just want to complain? Complaining is cool, but where has that gotten all of us? Working separate in our own separate groups is cool, but where has that gotten all of us? So I'm putting out a clarion call to all involved that want to see some real change. Now, be clear, we will not agree on every issue and with every person in the group and the coalition. But we first need to come with our commonalities instead of our differences. And secondly, and more importantly, anybody who hears this that wants to be involved, I only ask two things. I ask one thing, you don't only come to the table to be heard, but you come to the table to hear the plight, the struggle, and the issues of others. No one group issues is more important than anybody else's. All our issues is important to us, but no one group is more important. Their issues and their struggles is more important than others. So, let's see what's up. I'm not going to do it's like 6 minutes. I wouldn't really plan to talk this long. This is AJ Woodson, AJ Rock, editor-in-chief and co-owner of Black Westchester, producer and host of People Before the Politics radio show, author, activist, all that. I want to applaud the united branches of the NAACP for working together also in this election cycle. Many of the branches in Westchester to come together for a candidate forum for district attorney, and all of the branches that came together for in the congressional 16th district that came together, including the Bronx and Co-op, to come together as a unified force to speak and make the candidates speak to us. One didn't show up. I'm not going to rehash all that, but the fact is these branches came together for the first time, and I think, period, ever. We need to, it's in unity, it's in organization, and that we're going to move forward. And we can't do anything. We're not going to accomplish the things that we want individually as groups or people if we can't collectively come together and as a strategic and create some kind of strategic political infrastructure. That's my 2 cents. I'm out. I just had to drop a video real quick. I wanted to get that in. Everybody have a blessed day. Peace and blessings. Y'all know how to reach me. If you don't, email me, Mr. AJ Woodson, Mr. AJ Woodson at gmail.com. If you're talking about this, anything that's Black Westchester related, email blackwestchester@gmail.com. Until next time, peace. I'm out of here.